Right, a bit of knowledge again. And when you have David, right, there's some interesting stuff about David, because obviously David, his God was Yahweh, right? Yahweh. So this is interesting. Now we have this covenant with David, right? So the curve, right, and the vid, the curvid, see, 17, like the kof. If you remember the kof, the Hebrew kof, it's basically a representation, just like a 17, right? So that's interesting. Yahweh's covenant with David, right? Yeah. Yahweh, David G, Yahweh, Nigerian gospel music. See here Samuel 23, 2-3s. Yahweh takes care of his people. Right? And there's an interesting little chord in this Yahweh, right? And that is haywire, right? So look how similar that is to the Yahweh thing and all that, right? Haywire. And haywire is meaning basically, out of control, chaotic, confused, crazy, right? So this type of God of theirs, right, wants to turn, send people off the rockers and crazy and, mad basically and all that. The antonym, see, the reverse meaning is in order or under control. So now the order of chaos thing and all this thing. Haywire, see. See, so just as I've been pointing out there, read the curvid, right? Curvid. Yeah, 17 cough, right? The COVID thing was basically, about sending people mad, basically, about causing them mental problems and all that, right? That'd be a Yahweh, haywire, sending people haywire, right? So here's the cough, right? The cough, right? 19th letter, right? So obviously, COVID-19. And here's the sort of representation of it, basically looking like a 1 and a 7, right? So that's the David and Yahweh passage of the Bible, right? Here's David here, right? Scottish former football player and manager. David here, Quality Street Gang, right? There's also the boxer, David here, right? Edinburgh University professor for Centre for Regenerative Medicine. Seems like a bit of tea drinking that they've done. Here man, right? Who's a actor. Glasgow, Scotland. Macbeth. Like the Mac and the Beth. So it's a David and Yahweh. It's a David and Yahweh. The Natural just pointed this one out to us just before, like Frank Sinatra, My Way. Obviously probably the most famous song of all time, isn't it? My Way, Yahweh. And the Trans Sinatra. Of course, when you had the COVID thing, right, you had lockdown, right? So lock is a whole basically, right? So you got lockdown, lockdown. Jacob didn't mean to kill him. This is apparently there's some book in that, right? Yeah. So basically, lockdown Abbey. So basically, some wrote a book about it where it's just taking the mick basically, aren't it? Because with people dying all over, they're hardly gonna write some daft book taking the mick basically. Beth Beth, Cowan, Erskine. You know, you couldn't get more Masonic, could you? But also stuff about Locke, right? Amir Locke, Jameson Locke, something with a video game character. Locked. CK, CK is your free 1133 as we know. Greg Locke telling about 6 witches. Bible pastor Greg Locke. See what I'm saying? Right, and you have this bit, right? Revelation 21, right? 3. There's a lot occurred in that. You know, 777, 13, you know, 24, 42 even, see? A lot occurred in that number. He cast him into the bottomless pit, right? Remember the lock idea being a hole. So the bottomless pit, right? And shut him up, right? Shut him up, set a seal on him, right? So think about that in relation to that lockdown. See, shut up, right? Shut up and lock down, right? And this is basically about binding up the devil for 1,000 years, right? And then the time of Christ or whatever comes after the devil's chained them for 1,000, threw the devil into the hole, right, the lock, without a button. He shut it and locked him in. Locked. See? It sort of corresponds to the whole COVID operation and that, doesn't it? The devil shut up for 1,000 years. When you basically have lock, it's basically the same as shut, right? And obviously up and down are two opposite things. We know the down idea relates to the dog, the command to the dog, right? The animal, right? Because obviously when you have this devil idea and Satan, they're basically referring to the natural person as the devil, right? So like, you know, a doer of evil, basically, you know, like an animal. And of course your portrayals of the devil and Satan and all this in movies and TV shows is always of that horned goat like character and all that, hairy and animalistic, and that's the character what they portray relating to a natural person. John Locke and Lock and Key House Ghost, a ghost. Of course, they like the Holy Ghost and the supernatural, see. Like the supernatural idea, see. The devil, supreme spirit of evil, Satan, wretch, unfortunate creature, see. Creature, soul person. The classic depiction of the devil, like, innit? With 3 tripod thing. Of course, that's like a royal symbol and all that. That's the classic devil type of creature, innit? And basically, another depiction of the naturalistic ways, the animalistic ways, like carnal and lust and all that of a natural person. See, that's the way to view it. Obviously, the devil and Satan and God and Jesus and all these ideas are supernatural, right? Supernatural ideas, right? So you have this song from 1970s, I think, called Supernature, right? Maybe I'll be able to put a clip in on the video, right? It's obviously the 3 there, right? It's called Supernature, and look at these animal masks, dog masks, and a pig. You know, dogs and a pig there, like. And this song, right, the lyrics is all about basically being a trans and that, right? A few other groups have done the same thing, but that one's the lyrics are exactly about being a trans, right? And this song is used on the Kenny Everett video show, right? They used to use on the Kenny Everett video show as the theme music and that. Yeah. It's very linked in with all the tea drinkers was Kenny Everett, Elton John and Rod Stewart and all them, Freddie Mercury, all, piled the boot together. Very much a tea drinking crew, royal people and that. And there's, see, this is the lyrics to it. Seruan. Once upon a time, science opened up the door. The portions that we made touch the creatures down below. See? And they grew up in a way that they've never seen before. Not even God is on their side. Basically, it's about being a tea drinker. Right? 100%. Of course, supernatural means above natural, better than natural, doesn't it? Supernatural. Of course, soup is basically another tea type of idea. It's a broth made from different ingredients and that, isn't it? Like that's where you get the brotherhood idea, the broth drinkers, soup drinkers. Yeah. Some force beyond scientific understanding or laws of nature, really. So all supernatural stuff is basically tea stuff. So that's all your ghosts, paranormal, magic, mystical and all this. Satan, Jesus, whatever. It's all basically tea drinker stuff, right? Ghostly, the Holy Ghost. All just tea drinker stuff, see? Like totally hexed. Unnaturally or extraordinarily great. A frightening manifestation of supernatural. Ghosts. Over typed in is the Holy Ghost, YAHWEH, right? And you get this thing, this Imperial Majesty King YAHWEH, right? The Ghanaian king. The king of Ghana is calls himself Imperial Majesty King YAHWEH, the Holy Ghost. So what is soup, right? A liquid dish made by boiling meat, fish or vegetables, etc. in stock or water, right? So basically this is like, soup is basically the same as tea, as in it's in substances boiled in water to produce, So basically this will be, there's a sup, see the Last Supper. Basically you're talking about a soup as being the origins of the tea drinking, or the trans portions and that. See, they make the magic portion the same way you'd make a tea or a soup by boiling together ingredients and that. And obviously, famously you've got Superman. Yeah, of course, Superman is Clark Kent. His real identity is Clark Kent. So obviously Clark Kent, the CK-311-33, right? And obviously the Duke, the Grand Master of Freemasonry, is the Duke of Kent. Make a nice little 7 there. The 7 could. That one's of course his brother or sister or whatever. So that's the origins of the Superman. See, Superman. Again, 7, 3. Make the 777 could. Kenny Everett. Kenny Everett like Morris James, Christopher Cool, like a hot coal.